What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. I know I haven't did a video in a few days, but I was just going through the comment section of my last video, and I think my last video, you guys just read the title and didn't listen to what I was saying in the video. Sony has came out the other day and said they're releasing a PlayStation VR bundle for $500. Yes, I said it will cost you $600, but a lot of you guys still not taking into consideration. A lot of you guys that have tried the PlayStation VR, whatever the case may be, those state of the art headphones that come, that Sony try it out with, they made it seem all nice, like you really in VR. That does not come with the device or the bundle. That's why I said $600. You're gonna need a decent pair of surround sound headphones to fully experience the VR experience like Sony planned or intended for you to do, to really be immersed. I don't care if it's the Oculus Rift, the HTC Vive or Hive. You need a decent pair of headphones. Again, like I've said before, but shall I digress? So anyway, good PlayStation news, and this is so where there's smoke, there is a fire. This is something that I talked about. I want to say 8 or 9 months ago. It was an article. I forgot what site, uh, but it was an article on the net, on the web, that the vice president of Netflix confirmed that both Microsoft and Sony were working on up-to-date versions of their current gen consoles, or their next generation consoles, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, to be able to take advantage of Netflix 4K content. Um, and but he was the same thing about gaming, was just being able to stream 4K content. So he said Microsoft and Sony were putting out newer versions of their console. Now, here's, like I said, with their smoke, there's fire. Kotaku's been talking to developers within the loop, within the know. Check it out. It says Sony is currently planning a new version of the PlayStation 4, which will increase graphical power, and have games running at a 4K resolution. Developers close to the source, but to the situation, tells Kotaku. We don't know whether the current PlayStation 4 owners will be able to upgrade, or if they'll have to buy an entirely new device to benefit from this power boost. But from what we hear, Sony has started briefing developers. So they already, got shit, planned out. Like I said, I got to listen. I got to take my hat off to Sony. You know what I mean? This is the only thing they got that's really, bringing in the bacon, and they zoned in on the PlayStation 4. That's one thing I could say I like. I just wish they would pay more attention to their online service and get that shit up to snuff, and give me more AAA. I don't care about them Gundam style attacking. I don't like shit like Attack of the Titan and Persona 5. Those ain't my type of games. God of War 4, give me that. You know what I mean? Getaway 2, give me that. Shit like that is what I like. You know what I mean? Hope Horizon's a good thing game. Guerrilla Games don't, I never kill for any of the kill zones, but I got my fingers crossed. The Last Guardian doesn't appeal for me. That still looks like a PlayStation 3 game. But let me get back to the story here. It says, based on conversations with developers who have spoken with Sony, this PS4.5 will include an upgraded GPU, both to support high-end 4K resolution for games and more processing power that can enhance the games supported by the PlayStation VR. Kudos. I told you guys before that that Sony, said that their PlayStation VR is going to be like a lower end thing compared to the HTC and the Oculus Rift. And that's, like I said, I don't want to buy $400 for a device or $500 for a device and it feel like I'm not playing next generation games. I don't want my games to look, they ain't got to be look as good as PC, but I don't want them to look any worse than what's on my PlayStation 4 or my Xbox One. That's why I wasn't too sold on it. Now, what they're saying with this new PlayStation 4.5, that it will give it more processing power, so the games should look better. I may be on board with it. Let me finish. It says here, processing power that can enhance the game supported by PlayStation VR. The headset Sony will launch this fall. It's unclear if the PlayStation 4.5 is an official name or just a nickname the developer has been using. One developer jokingly called it the PS4K, like that, while telling me about the device. In layman's terms, the 4K resolution is around 4 times the pixel size of 1080p, which is the current standard for games on the PlayStation 4 and competing consoles. The current the PS4 can output 4K photos and videos, but cannot support 4K resolution for games. With this upgrade, it will be, besides resolution, developers will be able to take advantage of to push more effects and other graphical tweaks to make their games look better thanks to the new GPU. So not only would you be able to play games in 4K resolution, the games will look better graphically. I'm all about that. Now, with that being said, I just now tweeted Phil Spencer. I said, Phil, hope you guys are not sitting on your hands. You know, I mean, of course, I don't expect a reply or anything like that. But I gotta listen. Now, some of you guys say, well, no, I just bought my PlayStation 4. Calm down. Relax. Relax. This PlayStation 4.5 or PS4K is going to play the same games that you got at home and I got at home. You know what I mean? They're not going to fragment the community. You know what I mean? If you, like I've been saying before, people say, well, I don't want no add-ons to my Xbox One. Listen, technology is forever moving forward. You know what I mean? Now, I will, like I said today, if this does come true, I'm going to go out and buy one. Even though I don't use my PlayStation 4 that much. But I'm being real, you know what I mean? If I can, you know, it's a good, I'm a graphics whore, you know what I mean? And I love the simplicity of consoles without the download drivers and all that weird shit right there. And have my, you know what I mean? Shall I digress? But, like I was, you know, was telling crap and all those other guys that, you know, technology is always moving forward. You know what I mean? Like when the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One launched, they were already so far behind the curve. Like, really, you know what I mean? Now, Sony put this machine out right now for about $550, $600. I'm buying one, you know what I mean? Now, I do hope they do something slick that you can add, like, a external GPU, you know what I mean? Or something like that you can add through some, you know, with an attachment through the USB port or something like that. I think that would be, you know what I mean? I think that would be dope, too. But, like I said, and it will give, you know, current owners, like I said, they're not going to come up with special games for it, what I'm guessing. But you'll be able, like I said, you know, both, you'll be able to play this. You'll be able to play the same games like I am. But listen here. Well, how are you going to do that? Listen, calm down. Your Xbox One and your PlayStation 4 are fucking PCs in a static box. Think about this. Every application now, you got to install the motherfucker to run it. All your games, you got to install them before you play with x86. Like I said, there are computers in a static box. Like I said, so you know, I think, you know, I don't like gaming PCs, and I don't want to game one PC. Listen, I don't either. Like, as long as they don't lose the sit down whole plug and play shit, and I ain't got to go to this site and download drivers from here and this, that, and the other, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? If you don't want to play in 4K resolution or whatever the fuck, you don't have to, and still be able to play the same games that I'm playing. Kudos. Now, will this new PlayStation 4 be for everybody? No. Not everyone has a 4K television. You know what I mean? You will probably be able to go in within the settings of the game and flick 4K on, 4K off, or whatever the case may be. You see in the Division, they give you, you know, the option to turn some things down, turn some things up to if that will affect the frame rate. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think there's dope, you know, option. Give me the choice. You know what I mean? Like I said, will this be for everybody? No, it's not. But for those who want more, who you know, into all that techie stuff, 4K. A lot of motherfuckers don't have a 4K television. So, what the fuck are you fussing for? You know, like if a lot of motherfuckers don't even have a 4K television, and I just bought my play. This is wrong. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you know. But what are we playing online? Your console's gonna be running more frames. No. They're gonna probably pick the lowest common denominator when they put us all online. Prime example, I got Gears of War 3 on my Xbox One. My Xbox One is more powerful than my Xbox 360, but I'm playing at the same resolution and frame rate as someone's playing it on a 360 online. It won't be. It'll be the same goddamn thing. You know what I mean? But for this again, I'm happy. I hope Microsoft is not sitting on the ass. You know. I'm just like I said. I haven't been too pleased with Microsoft lately, man. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. You know, I had to. You know, it's bigger than what I went through with the customer support with the Elite controller. It's just as a console gamer anymore, I don't feel special. I don't feel the same like I felt with my 360. I'm just being real. Now I am excited for the games that are to come, like the Quantum Breaks and the Gears of War 4 looks beautiful. It does. Jesus Christ. That Gears of War 4 is fantastic. Rob Ferguson has already said that, you know, they're going to be pushing the level far as graphic fidelity on Gears of War 4, and I'm excited. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people talking about, well, the DX12 thing. Let me touch this real quick because Microsoft came out and said something. Star Wars Battlefront, which patched with partial DX12. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't a full DX12. You know, if you listen to what they were said, it was partial. You know what I mean? Take advantage of some things. You know, not guarantee you this if Star Wars Battlefront was built from the ground up with DX12. You know what I mean? Probably would have been 1080p 60 frames a second. Same thing with Gears of War 4. They already confirmed the game was 1080p 60 frames a second. But it's neither here nor there. But anyway, this is your boy NextGen720. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Will you be buying a new PlayStation 4K, PS4K? Would you be buying one? Me, sign me up. I will. Now, I will probably have to take, if they would allow me, whatever they give me for this trade-in, I would trade it in my PlayStation 4. Whatever they give me for it, and I'll just put it on the new PlayStation, the PS4 .5, or let's see, the PlayStation 4K. Whatever they give me for it. So, anyway, I can't wait. I'm excited. And Microsoft, you better get off your ass, man. Sony ain't playing with y'all, man. What you gonna do?